What's up YouTube, we're back on this thing, and today I want to show you how to freeze frame multiple objects in a scene to create this cool looking and eye-catching transition. If you're new here, consider subscribing. Let's get to 1,000 subscribers because I make weekly video editing tutorials, especially music videos. Give the video a like, and without further ado, let's get to it. On my timeline I have these two clips and I want us to transition the two of them using these epic freeze frame transition which you just saw in the beginning of the video. How you're going to do that? Right where this second clip begins, hold Alt and drag this clip to make a duplicate. Right click on this clip and add a frame hold. What that does, right after this video ends, it goes to a frame hold which doesn't change. Okay, if we tried cutting this video, it would go from this and then it would continue the normal video which is right below. Right after that, we want to make two duplicates because you're going to be getting two selections around this area. So I'll duplicate and have two of them. And for now, what we're going to do, I'm going to drag these two freeze frames right on this end so that it starts with the video and then the freeze frames and then the video continues. Just remember, it's a very important step. If you're going to be selecting like 3 separate objects in this screen, you can make a third duplicate. But I think I'm going to be selecting 2 items. If we need 3, we are going to do the thing. But for now, I want us to concentrate on these 2. Let me go on this clip. I'll disable these 2 layers so that you can concentrate on this one and see what you're going to do. Click on your clip, go to the effect controls. We're going to be using this pen tool. And with this pen tool, we're going to make a mask of 1 or 2 objects around this place. Since you're going to be doing one freeze frame, let's go and concentrate on one object. I'll go to my program window and toggle to full screen and I'll select a part. I want to cover this cupboard and the shoes first. I have a masking tutorial and I'll link it below because masking is also in its way kind of challenging for new people. I'll just go around this cupboard. Also make sure to not hit spacebar because it will play the video and go right in front. So I'm just trying to go around this item. And if you need to zoom in, there is this place. You can go to 150, zooming in. And I'll keep on doing this and I'll forward this video as you're watching it. Okay, you can see I'm done making a selection of the shoes and the small closet here. And right here on my mask, I'll reduce the feather to about 4. I don't need it to be very big. And then I'll click somewhere away from that and you can see what we do have. I'll disable the track output for that and I'll re-enable for this other one. So I want us to make another selection for this second scene. Go to my effect controls. With that clip, go to the opacity. Take the pen tool and I'm going to make another selection. In this case, I want to take something else. Let's take this hanger and go around it. I'll zoom in once again. I'm going to take maybe about 2-3 minutes making a selection of these. As usual, I'll also forward this part, but I'll start somewhere like right here. Okay, right at this point, I can see there is a lot of distraction here. What I'll do, I will just ignore it because this transition will only appear for a fraction of a second, and it will make sense when everything joins together. So I'll just go around it. Okay, that's a good looking freeze frame. I'll go away from the full screen And then I'll come back to my mask options. I'll change the feather to something like 4. I don't need it to be very accurate. And then I'll click somewhere away so that you can see what we've actually selected. I'll also re-enable the track output for the other selection, and you can see what you have. Once we are done making the freeze frame selection of these 2 items, it's a matter of animating them. Animating should be very easy. We're just going to play with our keyframes for position and scaling if you need to. And for the first one, let me disable this other one. Let's concentrate on these small shoes and the closet. I'll go anywhere in the video, click on this clip, add position. I'll drag that keyframe to the end, and then I can have it start from whichever position I want. It can start from underneath, it can go from the left hand side, but for now let me just do something simple. It will come from right above. I'll drag the x-axis, the y-axis, sorry, and then I'll drag this keyframe to the very beginning such that when it plays back it comes like that. That's easy. And we can do the same for this other freeze frame. For this other small hanging closet, I'll add a keyframe for position, drag it to the very end. At the beginning, and I can have it come from maybe from the left hand side. I'll drag it to the left. This is the x-axis. Once it's there, I'll drag this keyframe to the very beginning. And now if I play back the video, and there are so many options to play around here. You can even add a keyframe for, let's play with this small shoes closet. You can add a keyframe for scaling. You can add a keyframe for rotation. Drag both of them to the very end, and you can now play with whatever you want to do. You can make it rotate from even 48 degrees. It can be even scaled down as it begins. I'll highlight both keyframes, push them to the very start. Let me play it back now. It looks really good, and there's so many options. I'm just giving you the principles for working around these. You can play with anything you want. And that's it from me today. I hope you've learned something from this video. If you like this video, kindly give it a thumbs up. It helps promote the video to other people with the same interest as you. And if you enjoy this kind of content, consider subscribing for my weekly tutorials. My name is Danny James. See you in the next one. Peace.